Stream is starting. Remember to add a secret word. Also, don't forget to post on Twitter.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewers to watch an ad right now, so pause your fucking game.
All right. Initial ad over. I think we are ready to go. Alright, my shit's still not forever until I fix it. Which will take a while. So I say hello, 07. Welcome to Wednesday episode number 723, or I don't know, something like that. Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, Alex Ra and Gamer Zenith. Great to see you bright and early. And Lord Vroom, welcome in, welcome in. Today we're starting a little late. And we're probably not gonna go for terribly long, but we're gonna enjoy the time that we do have. Yeah, we're gonna do some industry, some marketing, and then we can do Poch and salvaging video today. We're gonna do Poch and salvaging video today. I'm dedicated to it. It's gonna happen. That's right. It's garbage day. Get your garbage out in the curb. It is also Wednesday, which means it's free SP day. Don't forget to claim your free SP in the Nest store. And it is also the first of the month day. So that means we are doing our monthly giveaway redeem today. So if you have not entered into that channel point reward redemption giveaway, do so ASAP, because we're going to be drawing it today, and it's for 250 Plex to one fabulous winner. Shirt with a button neck. This is a new look. Yeah, but it's cute. Okay. It's not like a stuffy button shirt, okay? Listen, I can dress however I want to dress. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and start. Oh, right. Also, I assume everyone already in here has already entered into the Galnet giveaway. But in case you haven't done that, exclamation mark we hype to enter into that. Looks like after 2.5 more hours, we're going to be giving away some sabers, some saber Galnet skins. So yeah, hopefully you can win one of those. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump on in to playing Eve. Except for it's never that quite simple. We got some news items here. We got patch notes, graphical controller, and a new scope video. Could be interesting. I imagine patch notes are not very large, so let's check those out first. Gameplay changes. Change the name of Fulleride reaction formula to Fulleride's reaction formula. All right. The mission, a demonstration which is part of the Minmatar epic arc, will no longer spawn in the system of a mold. Oh shit, you know what, guys? I think I can do my SOE epic arc again. I'm pretty sure I can. But we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna do the fucking salvage explo thingy. Okay. And then next is graphical controller optimization. You know what? God, I should be talking about these later. Yeah, okay. I have an order of operations with my streams, okay? And what it is do the boring industry stuff first. And then we move on to the exciting content that more people want to know and want. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We do the stuff that we always do at the beginning. And then we give time, we give time for people to trickle in, have a good time, chill out. And then we get into the more topical, time dependent shit, I guess. So yeah, let's hop on in to our Omega accounts, where we can claim our daily rewards for the event, as well as our 15,000 skill points. And 07, welcome in, Narm. Welcome, welcome. Have y'all seen the latest Oz Eve video? He had an interview with a guy who is creating a new buyback system to take over high sec buyback. And it seems pretty cool. Seems, yeah, G to run. So I feel like there's going to be some hiccups in getting it all hashed out, some unforeseeable problems. But I'm excited to see how that progresses. And I'll probably dip my toes into doing some of it, testing it out a little bit. See if it is, like as you guys say, a good activity for new players. But like you say it sounds like really nice for new players, Narm. I don't know if that's actually going to be the case. So if you're a new player trying to sell stuff, it might work out okay because he's got like a points system that he's thinking about for people taking on quote unquote shitty contracts. And then as far as running as a new player, the thing is that you are going to need a lot of collateral. You're going to need a lot of capital to really get a lot of gains by doing the transporting. Yeah, as Lord Vroom says, transporting potentially high value cargo probably isn't a good idea for new players. So yeah, especially like you also get into a lot of situations where like, are you risking everything you own because you bought all these goods with all of your money, and then you're transporting them, and then something goes wrong, and then you're in a shitty situation. And so I don't really think the transporting part's going to be great for new players, but it is definitely something that I want to try out and test out and see like how fast you can double your money, right? But let's go ahead and claim this. 10 hours remain on the Nemesis event, and we are claiming our day 10 rewards. We timed it just perfectly. Hooray us. And then we're going to log into our industry character. And then also with G to run, kind of what I want to do, what I'm thinking I'm going to do with G to run is look at the contracts and buy the contracts, but then not deliver them in Jita and instead sell them myself. Because then instead of getting like 40% profit share, I should be able to get 100% profit share.
Connecting.
or by contracts where you just want the stuff. Yeah, also true. But I mean, well, okay, so like here's where you gotta like think and work out things, because like if you buy things from a contract, you're probably gonna be buying it for more than G to buy. And in which case you could just put up buy orders. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out like the values and all that, and see what's gonna be maybe worth my while. Because also, if you buy from a contract, you're not going to be paying buy tax if you put up buy orders. So yeah, I'm really interested. Says like 90% G to buy. I listened. I heard in the thing is that he was probably going to be offering closer to like G to split or close to G to sell. He's got fancy algorithms, okay? He's got shit to exploit.
Connecting.
Hey, you there. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Montypro for the follow. Monty Pro. That's how you say that. I got it the first time. You have no evidence against me. Say contracted cost also subtracts the shipping charge, which I won't care about. Right. So like because the seller is paying for shipping, that's going to lower the price that you will buy it at. And then you could ship it yourself, or you could have someone else ship it. Or you could, like you could buy locally, right? Like maybe you see some contracts that are real close to where you live, maybe in the Bay Area, and they're like, oh, I want some of this, or I want all of this. I'm just gonna buy this. Take what you want, then ship the stuff that you don't want, or just resell the shit that you don't want. Yeah, I don't know.
Connecting.
Hello, Sergeant Sandwich. Do I ever suffer from burnout playing Eve and doing industry? I think I'm at that stage now, sadly. Then do something else. So I wouldn't say I have suffered a burnout from doing industry yet. I have burnt out on multiple occasions doing multiple activities in Eve. And usually after that, I take a break and then I come back later and do something completely different and then have fun again. But if you could see it coming and preemptively switch things that you're doing, then that's probably healthiest. Yeah. Just reduce what you're doing. Just go find some other fun things to do. Change areas of space you're living in, change corpse. Just put industry on hold for a while. Just enjoy the money you made from it and go spend that money on something. Yeah, go chill out and go mining. So if it lives by a Mar, so the shipping to Jita cost will make stuff cheaper for you to just keep. Right. Yeah. The further away from Jita people are selling stuff, the cheaper it will be for you. And okay, like, all right, also hear me out. Hear me out. You're a wormholer, right? And then you have, or even if you're just a high sec player, right? You find a wormhole next to Jita, and it goes to Conid. So you jump into Conid, you see all the contracts kind of near Conid. You're like, all right, I'm going to grab all of these right now. I'm going to go and grab them all, and then I'm going to come using that wormhole. And instead of like, let's call it a 60 jump route, you're talking like 10 jumps. And you're like, okay, that's some pretty good ISK per jump. I think that could be a cool angle to go for it too. Like you just base in Jita, you jump out of Jita, you find like a nearby wormhole, one, 2 jumps away. You hope that it's far away, and then you just reduce the amount of jumps you got to do. Opportunities, baby. So doing new activities can really bring the fun back. Yes. You've been doing DD hunting instead of yeah. Exactly. Didn't Eve GOOO add a day trader thing recently too? Yes. So Eve GOOO has a station trader module in which you are buying stuff on buy orders and then relisting it to sell orders for and taking advantage of the arbitrage. That's what that's called. And then they also have the region trader, which is basically buying stuff, let's say in Jita, for its sell value, hauling it to Heck and selling it at its buy value and making money that way. You actually live in Conid / Catch, but Amara was just easier to say. Oh man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why do you live in Conid? No one should live there. It's a terrible place. Say, what if every activity immediately leads to burnout and there's nothing fun in Eve? Then go play a different game. If Eve is legitimately not fun in any of its aspects, don't play Eve. You're here to have fun. I don't know how I feel about CCP having NPCs send mails. You know, what do you guys think about this? Is this an appropriate way to push content lore? but you love playing Eve. It's just not fun. That's a statement. What do you love about playing Eve? Why do you play Eve if not for fun? What do you get out of it? Yeah, because also, like, are all of my characters gonna have males? No. Why did only that character get male? Oh. Okay, I feel a little bit better about this. I think I received this mail because I blew up one of the convoys on this account. Wait, no I didn't. Why in the hell did I receive this mail? We may never know. All right, so we made enough stuff to make some Tengus. Is that what it was? We wanted to make 4 batches of 4. So whatever I have 4 batches of 4, which I think is Tengus, is what these are for. And then we got another station rig that'll eventually sell. And then we got intact hull sections. It doesn't matter how many of these succeed. I still need more. Looks like 3 out of 7. That's not too bad. That's a pretty good success rate. I'll take it. Okay, yeah, we made conducting grav, which is going to be Tengus. So those are definitely for Tengus. And then we made a bunch of C3. Hooray. And then we can deliver some legions. And we also made a bunch of... Ah, shit. We have to wait 30 minutes for these isotropics. Quick, let's kill 30 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, I should, yeah. We should definitely wait and do those all at the same time. Penguins. Feels weird to get spam from CCP. Right, so you consider it spam. You don't consider it engaging content. What if they delivered the same message with a neocom pop-up? What if instead of spam mails, they did spam pop-ups? What's up, Transgenic Hybrid? You live in Ketch, and Canada is the high sec next door. Okay, fair. That is geographically how that worked out. Girl says, I like the ISK making aspect, but things are very slow no matter the effort. I did a lot of high ISK earning stuff, and it just leads to like a second job if you want any real results. Yeah. Also, to get something in Eve, you often have to lose something, and it's annoying, like collaterals or expensive fits for abyssals. I mean, you don't lose collaterals unless you explode your ship. But like that's what I don't know. That's what gives everything meaning. And yeah. I mean, like if your driving force for like playing Eve is making number go up in wallet, that's hard. Like for some people, that is very enjoyable, but for the majority of people, I would say that is not the thing you should care about at all. Because then, yeah, it very easily leads into a situation where you only care about doing the most ISK efficient thing, even regardless of how fun it is, because you only care about this one specific thing in the game. Fire says that's so much worse. You don't want pop-ups? Just have a dedicated button for Eve news? Okay. What's up, Castro? How's my evening going? It's going, how is it going? I don't know. It's going weird. But not too terrible. What am I into this evening? We're doing industry, marketing, a little bit of news looking into, and then we're gonna do alpha Pochfin salvage exploration. So at some point, ordinary activities are not worthwhile, and market trading becomes much more profitable. But that's boring. You say that's boring. I say it's really fun. I'm really enjoying that progression. It's where I'm going to make all my money. Well, no, I make all my money doing industry right now, but that's like sort of tied into marketing. Of like I do all the buy orders, and then I add value, and then I sell them. So like, yes, I could theoretically just like buy and then sell. But I like adding value by industrializing the stuff before putting it back up. You want to blow stuff up? Well, then blow stuff up. You say though, in Eve, ISK is much more powerful than other games, I would assume. That's why it's fun to see the number grow. Yes, but it is only as powerful as what you do to wield and use it. If you only make number go up, then like, what are you doing with it? Are you gonna use that power? Are you gonna fucking corner a market? Are you gonna market PvP and say this is mine? Ha 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 ha. And sitting in G just doing orders is kind of fun. Yeah, it could be. You have a Pochfin issue. How to kill one of those damn drones to fire up the reputations. Tried with a couple of ships the other day, but couldn't find a site without 10 drones. Thought they started at 1 or 2. So you're looking for a site called an incipient drone swarm. And yes, they should only have like 3 to start, maybe. Maybe they have a little bit more, but they shouldn't be too incredibly difficult to kill. All you got to do is kill 1 drone. And so like a destroyer should be able to do it. What's up, Booga? Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, they were all with phase 4 thingies and 10 drones. Oh, okay. Well, the enemy's drones shouldn't like really count as like a whole thing. And now we're using drones to mean different things as well. Fucking CCP. Cause yeah, drones can have drones. That you want to kill the big drone, not the small drone. Say biplex, then do whatever you want in the cash shop. Let's go credit card warrioring. Yeah, also there's nothing wrong with credit card warrioring, Eve. If you make a lot of fiat and want to just have fun by doing something that takes a lot of iskies, then you can do that. Don't let me stop you. If anything, we should support these people more because realistically, they're the ones that allow a lot of other people to play for free. Hey, Ben. Like my overview video, but it's so many windows. Well, then make them less windows. Like you could take my overview and modify it to your heart's content. And like, yeah, I kind of do agree with you. I assume you're specifically talking about on the right side. There's all the specific ship windows. And like, unless you're pretty heavy into the PvP, and even that, like, I haven't found them to be as useful as I was first envisioning. And so I might get rid of that column just to give me more space in space, my space. Yeah, you could use it as just like a base blueprint and then, modify it to however you feel is most good for you. I won't be upset. Good for an FC? Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's grab the... Uh-oh. Connection was lost. Excuse me? You're not allowed to lose connection. I need you. You have to make the... Oh, fuck. God damn it. I knew I was going to regret my decisions. Oh, wait. There's no strategic cruisers. Oh, wait. Yes, there is.
Connecting.
Fuck. Yeah, the character who can make Lokis and Tengus is right now making Lokis. And the character that can only make Lokis is not making anything. And so we have to wait for these Lokis to finish before I can put in the Tengus that I just built the shit for. And I cannot make the Lokis do the Tengu. Hey, boy kitty cat. What's up? Fancy seeing you here.
Hey, you there. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. And hello, Amos07. So yeah, we were grabbing the shit.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted. Docking request
Hey there,
accepted.
kobolds. How you doing today?
Docking request accepted. Docking request accepted.
I really did not need to bring all these ships over here. I only, in fact, needed one of them. And what am I going to do with this? I can hopefully make another batch for legions. And that should clear me all out of legions.
Warp drive active.
Oh, wait, no, I have... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I have 2 full batches left of legions. So we should have all of the supplies to make everything we need to make a full batch. You're doing better than last night, but you learned a good deal. Oh, because your your little explosions. Just a few pops. Just want to say huge thanks for your videos and streams. Ah, you're welcome, Alice. Big hearts. You personally learned a lot from me and grateful. Yeah, you have a great one too. I'm glad I could help you out. What's up, Joy Jim? Welcome back. Multiple explosions.
Thank you for subscribing,
yes.
you absolute legend.
Yeah, you were in a bit of a sticky wicket, 3 kobolds.
Thanks for the tier 1 subscription, Sabroso_Kai.
Things that maybe you could have done. I think bombs affect MTUs. So you could have tried to do like bombing runs on it. You could have tried like a tornado. They might have, yeah, I don't know if they would have murdered a tornado. Sabro, thank you for the follow and sub. Let's go. Welcome to the sub club. So in 2 days, you're going to have a buzzard and pacifier? Nice. Wait. Why can you have a buzzard and a pacifier? Is it co-ops? Do you need... Wait, no? Wait. Cloaking? Pacifier takes like nothing. Yeah, it beats me. Theoretically, you should already be able to fly a pacifier. Not that I would necessarily recommend it, unless you have a very specific use case. So the reason one might fly a pacifier is because it has incredibly fast warp speed. So if you're doing something that you need to warp to things very quickly, you might want to choose a pacifier. Such as like combat scanning. Says, been a day, you overslept and had to rush to go pay rent. It was ridiculous. Oh shit. Yeah, today's the 1st. Don't forget to pay your rent. Then baby decided she wasn't going to nap or anything. Haven't been able to focus on a game at all. Lost 3 different ships today. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully they weren't expensive. mean, what you could have done to prevent the whole thing was have drifters on your D-scan. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I think it's forgivable that one is lazy enough to not think about bubbles and drifters on a whole. I still recommend a buzzard with a Zegma and a nullifier strength. Saw my video. You have a nullifier. I do generally recommend a nullifier. I think Zegmas are, especially these days, way overpriced for what they offer. And so in a general sense, I'd say ligature. And even ligatures are fucking expensive. So like, unless you really need, and I mean, there are a lot of situations where you want to have both analyzers immediately on the ready. Like if you're ready to and ready and rearing to do all the sleeper caches, then it's probably worth always going with a ligature. But if you're not, like, honestly, it's probably, I don't know. Yeah, you just gotta figure out what your risk profile is. Like, if you think you're gonna explode, just bring Mobile Depot, Data, and Relic. If you don't think you're gonna explode, then you go for a ligature. Or if you're really feeling it, a Zegma. Also, I guess if you really suck at the hacking minigame, I'd probably just recommend getting better at it because it's gonna save you a lot of ISK. But if you have more ISK than brains, then yeah, you go for one of the more expensive ones. Gotta hate when you start the day in the red. Yeah. You gotta claw your way out. Not sure if bomb would work because bombs are 30 kilometers.
Ztrino_XD.
Yes. Congratulations, Zatrino, for saying the first secret word of the day, which was rain, because it has recently started raining here. Go ahead, type exclamation mark, claim space, whatever partner skin you would like that I have. You say the biggest issue is the drifters 900 damage hits all the way out to 250 kilometers. Yeah, so I like the idea is that you don't get hit by the drifters. So by a bombing run, I mean you are cloaked and aligned, and so you uncloak, release bomb, warp off, and you rinse and repeat that. And you can do that by like setting up bookmarks, like it's bomb and run shit. The only question there is, do bombs damage MTUs? And I'm pretty sure they do. So I think it should work. Maybe says they're only way overpriced because not enough people are running data sites to collect the mats to make them. Don't the mats come from ghost sites explicitly? Are you going to keep talking word by word for everything you say? I am. Are you talking about someone else? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out. Usually I say my words word by word. Zatrino, Did not say rain, but instead said me no brains. Work. Still counts. Rain can't spell brains without rains. How can you use an Astero and not be killed? He doesn't have a nullifier. Or an anti-scrabbler. How can you use an Astero and not be killed if you don't have a nullifier? So Asteros are pretty quick ships. So basically, if you find yourself in a bubble, you would want to just burn a direction, cloak, and then while you were burning and cloaked in that direction, change directions. And then hope that the person trying to uncloak you
subscribing Spicy Pews
is not good at decloaking people. Like there is no foolproof way of escaping anything. There are always counters to everything in the game. The question is about being safe enough. Following one of my videos to hack some kind of rare site, and it was perfect. I'm the best. Ah, thank you, Superso. And I'm glad you hopefully made tons of iskies. You downloaded old school RuneScape? Can't help you there. Good luck. Good luck chopping wood. Gotta level up.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewers to watch an ad right now, so pause your
Ad
fucking
time.
video.
How do you register an in-game name? Oh, fucking. Oh, wait. You're subbed. Hell yeah. Exclamation mark IGN space whatever your in-game name is. For in-game name. Time for her to double time it. It's 2 words at once. Let's go. Spicy Pews. Coming in with a 15-month sub.
The
Oi,
secret
governor.
word, which was Tatara,
Let's
has been
go.
spoken by Savapid.
Holy shit. It's been a while since someone said Tatara. That is, I do not even remember when I put that word on the list. But congratulations, Sophapid, for saying the word Tatara. You even spelled it correctly, which means you win the second skin of the day.
Ztrino_XD has claimed the Catalyst skin.
Perfect. Say, I mean the guys who appear next to you when you decode data.
Savapid has claimed the worm skin.
So, if you are hacking a site and someone uncloaks on your site, what is the scenario that happens? If you are in Astero, you are probably sub to a line. In which case you just warp out. Some things to think about with this is, and this is also assuming that you're not getting the person killing you is not a bubbler. So if someone uncloaks, is not a bubbler, you want to be in a situation where you are not moving next to the can and also are not going to run into the can when you warp out to something. So an easy way to do this is that you could do like perch. You could set up a perch on the site, which is just a little bookmark when you first enter the site, when you are like warping into the site. So it's far enough away that you can warp to it, You can warp back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That will give you security there. Of course, it will add some time to your clear, but it'll keep you nice and safe with a sub to a line. If you are hacking and a bubbler uncloaks and bubbles you and gets you in a bubble, they are in a destroyer. And so as long as you have a micro warp drive and you are in a frigate Astero, then you just burn away from them, and then you will be able to escape the bubble and be safe. So your Forever Explorer is the Metamorphosis, has the best bonus to exploration. Yeah, the Metamorphosis. If you cannot like fly a buzzard well skilled, then the Metamorphosis is going to have better bonuses for you, and is an incredibly good ship. See, Eve Guru set up an industry park in Lowsec, 3 jumps from Heck. Wait, really? Link Sophapid. This changes everything. It's got a Satoyo and a Tatara. When you say near Heck, is it near the Bay Area? Or is it in an opposite direction? It's got to be near the Bay Area, right? That's the only logical place to put it. I mean, you could put it in the fucking Langasi pocket, but I wouldn't. So the Secret Game Word is hilarious. It's one of the few channels that actually does it. I think we're the only channel that does it. You show me another channel that does it, and I'm going to have a talk with them. Because they stole my idea. No, mostly because I want to see how they have it set up and see if we could just see any improvements on either side. You missed me the fire trailer. I tried to do me, okay. You got fire trailer catalyst. Yeah. Don't worry. I saw your message. I have it up. I will get them to you hopefully today. Google once had a flycatcher come in and caught them on D-scan and started to move, and they landed and threw the bubble. I was lucky to micro drive away and cloak in my meta. Yeah. Like, another like main thing that you need to look out for, like the way I die when exploring is from Artie Lokis. So if you have a slower align time, then an Artie Loki can decloak, target you, and if you're not moving, if you don't have traversal, then they are going to explode you. And you got to be pretty quick on noticing them. Like they do, it does take about 6 seconds from decloak to dead if they're doing it proper and have proper skills. The only thing better, in your opinion, is the recap bot, which makes its own version of what everyone said into a short paragraph at the end or beginning of ads. Interesting. So speaking of slower line, you discovered the sub 2 buzzer. Yeah, but that's way too expensive. Surnub doesn't like bombers. Oh no. Oh yeah. Okay. You're talking about like rocket bombers. Yeah, I like never see rocket bombers, but they can be annoying. So like that tactic of ganking explorers is rocket bombers have no targeting delay after decloaking. So they can get next to you, they can decloak, immediately target, or not immediately, but quickly target you, scram you, probably with enough scrams to actually keep you pointed down. And let's just pretend that they have a micro warp drive. And like, how do you escape that? Dying? How do you escape dying from that? You don't. um yeah, if you're like in a buzzard or something that can't defend themselves. Oh, you have EC drones, right? So this is where you want to bring EC drones to try and break the tackle. But that's a hard one to get rid of. And like this is where like if you're in nullsec or if you're in hostile territory and you're hacking a site, pay attention to local. If there's a lot of people in local, there's a higher chance that there's someone trying to kill explorers in one of the sites. If there's no one in local, you're pretty safe, which is pretty cool. If you're in wormhole, don't worry. There's no one ever in any exploration sites in wormhole. You'll be totally fine. Just go for it. A rocket fit hound? Yeah. Or I don't know. Do hounds fit rockets? Maybe you would do a projectile hound. Oh wait, no. Of course they fit rockets. They all fit rockets because they all fit torps. Yo, what's up, J1? Welcome in, welcome in. Are you in the AT? Are you in the AT still? Are you preparing? Are you grinding? Is that where you've been? Or are you sulking because you got kicked out already? Yeah, don't worry about the Proteus you saw for a second. It's probably nothing. Yeah. Yeah, there's also there's the smart bombing Proteus as an explode killer. This one is hilarious and fun. It's very specialized because you need very specific smart bombs that can be pretty expensive. But basically you're in a Proteus and you waddle on up to the Explo guy doing hacking a can or whatever, or maybe he's hanging around a wormhole, or I don't know, he's doing something, and then you just waddle on up, you decloak because you're real close to him, and you hit all of your smart bombs on at the same time, and then he goes explodey. You don't ever have to target him at all, and you kill his pod. Say nope, we're out, didn't qualify, big Sag. Oof, that's rough, J1. Always next year. You got unfortunate on the competition picks? Like your opponent was too good, or you just bad roll of the dice? Random mirrors with comps that were worse in the mirror. So best of one is fun. Oh yeah, fucking yeah. Fuck best of one. Hasting Eager initially in case you didn't see it. 5 jumps from bay. Oh man, this fucking. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I got fucking distracted. Wait, before I get distracted, we have to do this. Let me just put these in real quick, okay? All right. Deliver all my C3. And now I can make 80 of these. And I have enough for another batch. Alternatively, I could also make some more FTLs. Which I probably do want to make some FTLs. When you were hacking, this guy came in a system, hung around for a bit. Then I saw Loki on D-scan, and he stayed there for a good 30 seconds. He got the Spideys and bugged out. Sad because I was in a detected drone site and it despawned instantly. Oh. So it sucks putting in crazy hours and effort. Then you're out because of rolled bad dice in a way. But that's reality of tournament play. So shruggy. Play better, win more. Yeah. Yeah. See, but he left system in the next few seconds. Ah, dang. That's why you should have bookmarked it real quick. All it takes is a few seconds. Control B, enter. You could have gone back there. Yeah, who bought all the neurovisual input matrices? Yeah, Serna. Price was nearly 300. Jesus fucking Christ. Wasn't me, sort of, technically. I did buy a good handful, and I've been trying to buy as much as I could because I saw this coming. Because of the T3D upgrade buff, T3Ds take a lot of input matrices. And so now with the increased production of those, assumedly, as well as like just a general increase in T3C. Yeah, like I did get a good chunk of them in the like 220-ish mark is probably like an average price I paid for them. But yeah, they're going up, and hopefully that means that T3C prices will finally fucking rise again. Please, I need this. But yeah. I have a good handful of input matrices for sure. And I did my best to buy as many of them as I could, but also my wallet is crying because I am not selling enough. Because I don't want to sell at shitty prices, and like I've continually to scrounged as much as I possibly could. I've sold a little here, sold a little there, scrounged a little bit more, but like we're getting to a point where like we really don't have anything left in the tank. And so like maybe did some stuff sell? How much money do we have? Okay, cool. Some stuff sold. We managed to sell a stack of LADARs, which got us 4.6 bill. But then I bought something. Wait, how does that track? How did I get 4.7 bill, but there is less than 4.7 bill in the wallet? Nani? Oh, right. Because I've been putting in jobs. Right. Industry takes money. Yeah, as you can see, I had basically $0 in the account. And now we've sold a stack of FTLs, which thank fuck, which means we can buy a little bit of more stuff. Because we really need fucking gas. We need to buy gases. We need like C60 or something. I forget which one. We'll have to figure that out. So we're going to immediately spend all of that money again to try and keep this thing going as long as we can before we're forced to sell more shit. And by more shit, I mean forced to sell some T3Cs at a price that we don't like. But we're doing our best to hold out as long as possible, get those prices up, and then we'll make big money, huge money. So yesterday was wild. He found 2 ghost sites in one system, which I didn't think was possible. It's possible. There's nothing preventing it. It's just incredibly rare. So congratulations. Engie Games 7 in April confirmed. So probably scrimming starts in January. Nice. That should be fun. You did the bookmark, but those sites full on disappear even if you cloak in them. Do you get a 2-minute timer? Generally, sites take like 2 minutes to despawn when you cloak or get out of them. How many input matrices do I have? Yeah, I only have 21,000. So I need to buy a lot more shit. But and then Fellowship releases early access the 16th of this month, so you're kind of waiting for that. What is Fellowship? Basically Mythic plus Dungeon from WoW made into a standalone game. Ooh. Hold on. Hold the phone. Screw Eve. I'm a Fellowship streamer now. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I'm not a Fellowship player. Coming soon to early access. I don't play early access games. So I don't know. Maybe when it comes out. I really dislike the practice of like basically releasing your game well before it's done and then like slowly adding to it until it's a finished product. But by the time it's a finished product, people are already like so involved and invested in it that like it's not a fresh new game. Like it's a game that is finished, but it already has established everything in it. And I don't like what that does. And also I don't want to play a game that is fucking not complete because I ain't got time for that. Did Jay want to play Expeditions into Darkness? I haven't, never heard of it. It's like a MOBA style heroes instead of classes. The heroes are kind of like hybrids of multiple WoW classes and or specs. You're also not a fan of the early access meta? Yeah. Yeah, we can call it a meta. Sure, why not? Release date in 2 weeks. The way I read this is the early access release date is in 2 weeks. Yeah, exactly, transgenic. That's how I feel. But I don't know. We could watch the trailer. Oh shit. Endless progression. I'm okay with this art style. Like I like Albion. This reminds me a lot of like Albion's art style, and like some people take a lot of problems with that, but I think it's fine. Unique heroes for every play style. Loot boxes. Let's go. Wait, what? No, that wasn't much of a trailer. Hello? I do like the concept though. Of just doing challenging boss encounters with a group of people. I'm a big fan of not standing in the fire. All the required add-ons are baked in from WoW. Required. That's a sticky subject. Because like WoW add-ons will tell you too much exactly what to do. Back in my day, we had to use our thinky brain a little bit. You've heard decent things about this game. Basically, it's a semi-copy paste of WoW without the leveling grind, only PvE. Yeah, that's good. I like the concept. You mean like UI stuff specifically? And boss mod? I'm not familiar with what boss mod is, but nothing like weak auras, etc. I don't remember. Back in my day. So like I stopped playing WoW like halfway through Wrath of the Lich King. But like I played start of vanilla all the way up to then. Rather Witch can already have the add-ons tell you what to do. Yeah, and I didn't like that. Like I actively was like, maybe this isn't the game for me. Boss mod is the thing that yells at you when mechanics are happening. Yeah, I want the game to like show me that things are happening. I don't want alarms and pop-ups saying like, "Oh, go here now. Don't forget to turn your back," or like, I don't know, something like that. Played Vanilla to Legion. Cleared 90% of tiers on highest difficulty at current. Missed a few. Nice.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewers to watch an ad right now, so pause your fucking game.
Ad time. Oh, you know what? Something amazing has happened. We've wasted 30 minutes of time. So now we can deliver these isotropics. Good timers. Maybe I didn't notice any alarms telling me to do it exactly, but as far as my... Oh, okay. I'm sure they'll probably be reasonable with it.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Whereas, like,
Warp drive
WoW add-ons these days has gotten to the point where, like, they've optimized the fun out of it.
Accepted. Docking request accepted.
Who's gonna make the genetic shits? It's gonna be Lisa. Oh yeah, you love to see it. Making 400 of these bad boys. Followed by an additional 40. Ooh. Oh look, a blueprint with just 40. Perfect. I should make more copies of these. Maybe I'm weird, but I never liked the run to the left now, weak auras. Is that where it talks to you? Because, yeah, I agree. I don't like that. Question, bruh. Answer, bruh. You have a couple of the unique exploration ships in the Echelon and the Zephyr. I know how the Zephyr works, but how does the Echelon? Is it like a counterpart to the Zephyr? As it can't scan but can hack, whereas the Zephyr can scan and not hack. So the Echelon is a ship that was introduced for not incursions. What's the other I word? Wait, yeah, no, incursion is correct. Insurgency is the other one. So they were introduced with incursions, and basically the idea of them is that there's a mechanic in those sites where you need to hack a thing, and they go along with a specific hacking module. And so you like that's the ship to do the thing, the specialized thingy in. But these days, to my knowledge, they're never used. They have found other ways, or maybe they just don't do those sites, or I don't know. I don't do a lot of incursions. But if you're not doing those, then they're basically useless ships. And even if you are doing those, they might be useless ships nowadays. You're an incursion FC? Nice. They're for assaults, whatever that is. Do you still use them? All right. Now we're making all of our wonderful genetic thingies, which then they can make genetic safeguards, and then we can finally make some more protection cells and unenhanced protection cell. And then hopefully we can make some money off of those thingies. Is the Echelon immune to sleepers like a Zephyr? No, I don't think so. He says they're only slightly better than normal hackers. Oh, okay. And Sanchas don't target them. Probably? You used a Loki? Oh, okay. Can't stand assaults, more headquarters here? Oh, okay. Just like the old wisdom goes, assaults are ass. Ass is ass. So fun fact about the analyzer that goes along with it is that if you reprocess it, has a fun little component. Also, it looks cool. That's a plus. So if you reprocess the data analyzer, you get this true slave decryption node, and it's a head in a jar. Functionally, this piece of hardware, obviously of Sancha origin, is an extremely sophisticated parallel processing unit. Connecting it to a standard interface bus and running a few diagnostics reveals that it has been configured to act as the master node for a quasi-distributed decryption system, and its response rate was suggested as exceptionally efficient at this task. It is, however, difficult to ignore the fact that it is also a head in a jar, particularly when it opens its eyes briefly, looks around, and frowns. Womp womp. Yes. So a little bit of lore for you guys is that what kind of like separates Sancha from the rest the people is that Sancha believes highly in it's one body, multiple minds. Yeah. So like they're doing a lot of like hive mind shit. And they're trying to connect everyone. Or one mind mini bot. Oh, right. Yeah. It is controlling multiple bodies at the same time, or splitting your mind into multiple bodies. Whereas like capsuleers have multiple bodies, but they only occupy one at a time. Sancha is they want to operate multiple bodies at the same time. It was made when hacking was a % chance success per cycle, like salvaging, so it has a slightly better cycle chance. Ah, yes. And then, can I make any FTLs? No, because I need carbon 86. I think I'm making carbon 86. I'm not making carbon 86. And the reason I'm not making carbon 86 is because I have no fucking... Wait, I am making carbon 86. Yeah, I'm making plenty of carbon 86, I guess. If I can make some more, I wouldn't say no to that. And yeah, I actually do have a lot of gas to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and make as much carbon 86 as we possibly can. All right. Need some new music in this bit. And I think that's all the industry that we need to do. I need to figure out what gases I need. It's garbage day. Don't forget to take out your garbage.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
All right. I need... what do I desperately need? 60... 540. Because this makes C3. And I'm definitely gonna need more of that. Oh god, that's fucking expensive. Everything else is decent enough. I probably should get some more 32. You can think of a few things. Ho, ho, ho.
Connecting.
Let's see. I have some more 540 and 72. Yeah, I need 60, 540, and maybe some more 32. And I'm right now not buying any of them. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I would like to buy 60,000 of it. Oh, that's cheap as shit. All right, we're buying 150,000 of this bad boy. Let's buy some 32. Let's buy 60,000 of this. That's 1.1 billion. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. And then 540. Fucking kill me. Oh god, we also need more neuroofficials. Oh, I need money. Check out the new Succubus Miasma Media. It looks really good. Steve put all of his codes up for chat. Those for the month on the new skin as a free for all grab. It's crazy, but you got one of them. Nice. Congratulations. Yeah, I haven't claimed my Succubus skins yet. But I guess if someone really wants, if someone has won a skin and really wants one, I could get you one. Just means I would have to like go and do it. Hello, Damoon King. Hello, hello, welcome in. What's going to be my bottleneck? Also, apparently I have some legions that didn't sell for their entire duration. I should check. Expires in these legions. Let's change the price on these legions. To 234 800. Oh wait, that was the wrong one. Fuck. I was supposed to change these. Do I just keep them at the 239 price? Yeah, sure, why not? I'm gonna raise the price on them. Legion underrated. Everybody huffing on the Loki Tengu Kool-Aid. Yeah, I'd say that's accurate. I think that the Loki and Tengu are better than the Legion, but I think for specific applications, I think there's plenty of reasons that you would want to go for a Legion. If you have everything, if you have all the skills, then there's lots of times you would go for a Legion over the other two. If you only got one option, you want to go Loki if you like PvP more, and you want to go Tengu if you like PvE more. And Proteus is basically an Ishtar, yeah. And Proteus is just, poor Proteus. You'll take a Legion on my hands. You can buy one for 235. I'll sell you one for 235 mil. Proteus never got the love. Don't say never. Proteus was fucking a menace for a long time. But it has also been dumpstered for a long time. Ocketers. Yeah, let me just sell these Ocketers. Let me just recapture this money. I bought a bunch of Ocketers on buy orders, and then I tried to like resell them, but like the prices just continually gone down. I thought the price of Ocketers was going up. But oh. Yeah, let's sell them now. Why not? I could maybe break even. I don't know. Maybe I'll even turn a profit on them. If you could fly it, you'd definitely buy one. Ah, well. Only a matter of time. My tachyon beam lasers aren't selling. Why doesn't anyone want a fucking storyline large beam laser? I wonder. Asking myself. What a ubiquitous item that should sell dozens of them. Where am I selling? Jita. You should buy them? Yeah, you should buy them. You should buy about 8 of them. You have an 8 bill Legion you haven't flown ever. What in the flying fuck? How do you have 8 bill on a Legion? Is it just abyssals? Or is it officer? Stick them in your Abaddon, which you really have. Yeah, go for it. Don't forget, because you're buying storyline launchers or lasers, you're gonna have lots more fitting room. So make sure you utilize that extra fitting room for something really cool. $100 Beam Legion you got from Corpies as an Xmas present. Yeah, but like what are the modules that make it so expensive? And of course it's a fucking 100 like expensive T3C that fucks shit up is 100 MN. It always will be. Abyssals? Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I need to buy 540. I have 1.4 bill. So I could buy 34,000? Nope. 30,000? Nope. 28,000. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. And then suddenly all my money's gone again. You think maybe an officer fitting mod, but those were cheapish? Oh, okay. Speaking of cheap officer mods, has anyone been keeping up to date on the smaller officer mods? The high sec, low sec stuff? Are those seeing a lot of action? $7 bill, $14 bill, $8 bill. Okay. Not too crazy. We're 10 MN. What about what's another thing that they drop? Do they drop turrets? Are there officer weapons? I don't think so. What is a size? What about a shield booster? Officer shield booster? Okay. I get a small shield booster for 1.6 billy. 2.3 billy. That doesn't seem... Ooh, hold up. I can get a medium shield booster for 2.5 billy. I don't know, that doesn't seem too terrible. So you don't get as much with high sec incursions and null. Low sec. Ooh. The enhanced Neuralinks are going up in price. Or at least someone hasn't undercutted sub 30 yet, again. Medium shield boosters are niche, though. Yeah. I mean, so like they're more niche than afterburners for sure, which is why the afterburners are a lot more expensive, which makes sense. But like, there are also still plenty of ships that do use medium shield boosters. When was the last time you seen a perma active tanked Frigg / Desi? That's not Ansil? It could be for PvE. Not everything's fucking PvP. I'm thinking like Abyssals. Like actually, hold up. We need to corner this market quick. With the T3D, T3Ds use small remote repairs. Hold on, I need to, oh fuck, I need money. Fuck, I need capital. Because these things are probably cheap and they're probably going to be really good and useful. Ship equipment. Thank you. Hole in armor, armor repairs, small. Oh wait. I want remote. Where are remote armor repairs? Remote armor repairs. Small. Officer. 800 mil? There's a lot of market. 600 mil or 520? Buy. Buy. Huge buy. Huge opportunity. Do people buy large shield boosters for abyssals? I mean, it depends on what size ship you are. Like if you're a cruiser, then
Hey,
you should be
bitch,
large
you are
or
forcing your
extra
Twitch
large
viewers
even.
to watch an ad right now. So pause your fucking game.
Three kobolds. You need full sets of expensive implants a lot of times. Apparently, you just love expensive implants pods. Also, something has happened. Food delivery. Today, we have a lovely bowl of spam, rice, onions. Nothing too crazy. Just some simplicity. It's going to be tasty, though. Oh, right. We need to do the month-end giveaway. Don't forget to use your channel points to enter into the month-end giveaway for 250 Plex. We're going to draw that in like 5 minutes. There's also the We Hype giveaways. If you follow that link that's just posted in chat, sign up, and then in 45 minutes, you're going to have a chance to win some Saber Gauntlet skins. You have a set of high-grade snakes in Amamake Cubestar, as it is required from any aspirant small ganger. Yeah. Yeah, if you're gonna be a low secker, step 1 is to learn how to never lose your pod, which is pretty easy. It's not actually that difficult. Step 2 is to buy a very expensive pod. Mm-hmm. Ooh, hot. All right. Always need to buy more whole sections. Oh, Cernub drastically over dramatized the price of input matrices. Don't get me wrong, they are creeping higher and higher, but they're not quite 300,000 yet. I do not have enough ISKIs to make this change. Who's got money? Who's got money? Who can I take money from? That's not a lot of money. It'll be enough though. Say step 3, lose expensive pod to Sophie Bartholomew and his smarty Proteus. Yeah. The smart bombing Proteus will in fact get you. You do have to be aware of that. And just smart bombs in general. But I mean really that's part of step 1 is learning how to never lose your pod. How do you enter the giveaway? The channel point giveaway. So you have channel points in the bottom left-hand corner of your chat. And you click that button. Then there's one of the redeemables is monthly giveaway. You know it's late, but we have successfully wasted time. Probably not the best advertisement for the stream. What do you mean? That is 100% what we do. We are here to waste time. Some chemotherapy keeps the implant market happy. True. You like smaller ships, and a smart bomb basically deletes most of your favorite ships no matter what you do. Yeah. Which is why you gotta be on the lookout for it. Cause I also like small ships. Legions are 220. Lokis are 233. Okay, let's go. Might be able to sell some Lokis here soon. Reduce the price of the mags. Protection cells are kind of in the shitter. Radars. What else would we do here other than waste time farming or doing PI industry research? Yeah. It's hard to dodge a smart bomb and a fire tail. That's what pings are for. You wish the fire tail was buffed? Yeah. We were talking about fire tail last stream. It looks really cool. It's niche. But it's a cool ship. The weakest Navy frig. So I guess you're excluding the exploration Navy frigs. Cause I got some news for you. Fuck those. I think one of these sold. Oh wait, maybe I already knew one of these sold. Yeah, for 26. Yeah, I think I'm gonna let this guy sell his, and then I'm gonna raise my price again. Hookbill needs nerf. Firetail deserves buff. I agree. I can agree with that statement. And then Tengus are 228. And Plex. Did someone fat finger a little bit? Yeah. I don't know what happened here. This guy put in not as much numbers as he should have. And then Proteuses are only 220, but we don't care about Proteuses. Okay. Let us do our giveaway now. So where do I have this document? I thought it was in documents. Yes, it is. Okay. These are the people in the giveaway. And so what I am going to do is roll a 23-sided die. And whatever number shows up corresponds to the winner. Good luck. A 23-sided dice. Survey says 9. Congratulations to Booga. Fucking rigged AF. Little known fact. Maybe it's not even that little known. But streamers just pass around their Plex and their expensive stuff. We just continually to pass it around each other. so that you guys don't get anything, but we can still offer giveaways because, you know, we just pass it around. So Booga, if I could get an in-game name, I'll go ahead and send you the 250 plexis. I'm sure you will probably just use it for a giveaway. And you know, you'll probably pass it to Shad Squatch. And then Shad Squatch will give it to I don't know, XD. And it'll go round and round and round and round and round. But enjoy it while you have it. A spool party. Who doesn't love a nice spool party? It's a pain to try and do abysses in a fire tail. Oh, yeah, why? That would be fucking what? Hookbill and Punisher and Trist can walk right through them damn near. Even Breacher with his drones do better than a fire tail and abyssal sometimes. If you meet a Skybreaker or the Hunter, fire tail is almost outmatched. 220 deep, which is insane. We're talking to here, let alone T1 can't even. Yeah. What are the bonuses of a fire tail? Maybe Laura will make a video on how to do an abyssal and a fire tail. Maybe then we can see some true class content. You get a bunch of projectile damage. You get tracking speed. You don't. Why the fuck do you need tracking speed on a small projectile turret? And you get fall off. Okay, well, okay, all right. Hear me out. The Republic Fleet Firetail does have the trifecta of broken bonuses.
Hey, you there. Thank you for the follow.
It has damage, range, and tracking. But, on a frigate, maybe they're not putting in as much weight as they could. GFX and Barrack, thank you for the follows. The content brought you back to the Eve after many years. Great stuff, much appreciated. Welcome back. Glad to have you back. Enjoy. I don't know how long you were gone, but they've been adding a lot of new cool stuff. And so hopefully you find some really cool, new cool stuff to check out. Say, in a platform that can't even lock to max arty fall off and that has slots for web scram, 2 bonuses literally wasted. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's tracking mode has changed to rate of fire. Yeah, I agree there. The tracking bonus is useless. And having just more damage I'm all right with that. And then the range is like, you're a frigate. Are you really utilizing that? What's up, Joe? It's Mastered. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? And Rob, also welcome in. Say, isn't autocam range on smalls like 200 meters? Yeah, pretty much. Hail never fail, baby. Ram 'em and slam 'em. They don't call it a ramjack for nothing. You came here to tell me something. You are gay. Cool. Thanks. I need to reset the giveaway. So we're going actions. I should probably, I'm still getting used to the fucking new UI this thing has. We need to go to, no, it's not commands. Is it commands? I'm fucking lost. It's got to be a command. No, it's not a command. For your action cues and view action history commands, use your chat commands. Where uh where do I go to my triggers? Where are my triggers? Or right. Okay. It's a channel point retort. Okay. We found it. Everything's fine. Crisis averted.
The secret word, which was harvest, has been spoken by aimless1_.
Hey, congratulations, Aimless. You said harvest. Getting ready for that crimson harvest Go ahead, type exclamation mark, claim space, whatever partner skin you would like that I have available. And I will get to your actual question comment in just a second. And then I go here, and then I delete all of this. And then can someone please test this out by redeeming the giveaway reward again? "25 minutes till the skin drops." That's right. You're about to pull up my YouTube channel to see if you made a video yet on what would be the best solo PvP ship will be for the Crimson event while still doing exploration. Do you, the best solo PvP ship will be for Crimson event while still doing exploration. So, like, do you want to kill explorers? If you're really dedicated to exploring and killing explorers,
has claimed the Worm Media skin.
Then you're going to want to go with an Astero or possibly a pacifier. But if you don't care about exploring and you just want to like kill people, we were talking about this a little bit earlier today. Something like a rocket bomber or an Artie Loki are probably going to be your best successful options on killing explorers. Do I want to watch your POV from the Leshak match with comms? Yes, actually. Yes, I do. Rob claimed a ticket. Thank you very much. Let me see if it worked. It did. Wonderful. Seems chat has fucked up as well. Can you provide some info on the Crimson Harvest, the activities, and what ships are best for PvE stuff in particular? Yes, Aimless. So there is the legacy sites, as in the sites that we are familiar with from previous Crimson Harvests. They're coming back. You're going to probably want to use a Marauder, like a Kronos, is what a lot of people were using last year. Is going to be most effective there. Or like a, like a big battleship. And then for the exploration side of things, just any old exploration ship, whatever, anything will do. Might I suggest a Buzzard, or if you're not able to fly a Buzzard well, a Metamorphosis. And then there's also new sites, which we don't know everything about, but what we do know is that they are going to be for frigates and destroyers. And probably group content, unconfirmed, but it seems very likely. And I will be doing my best to quickly figure those out and make a video on it on Monday. So keep an eye out on the YouTube for that. But think to optimize that, you're probably going to be flying a Confessor or a Sveeple, because they kind of hinted that that's what you're going to want to do. And also those ships just got buffs, so they want to showcase them. So it makes a lot of sense that a Sveeple or a Confessor is going to do well there.
Thanks for the raid, Badman Larry, and welcome you 29 lovely people.
Hey, welcome in, Bandman and crew. How you guys doing? I'll give you the hello, welcome. My name's Nth I like to showcase various aspects of EVE Online, showing you how to do them to the best of your ability. Today, we are, well, honestly, we're just going to do industry and marketing. And we're talking a little bit about Crimson Harvest now, and we're going to look at kind of the news items here in a second, and then we're also going to look at a PvP. Is the stream really choppy? Is the stream really choppy for anyone? Because it's really choppy on my end right now. But yeah, we're just hanging out, having a good time. So stay along, have a good time, chill with us, and yeah. It's nice and crisp for you? All right, perfect. Were you just doing some drifting? Were you doing some skyhook raiding? Did you look at the new, did you try out the 2D map? I think the 2D map is really cool, and I think you'll like it a lot, Badman.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewers to watch an ad right now, so pause your fucking game.
Ad time. Let's see, catching up on chat here in just a second. Why do I hate Heron? I don't hate the Heron. I fucking love the Heron. The first exploration ship you should fly, and you should probably fly it for a while, is the Heron. And then once you can splash a little more cash, you can move up to the Metamorphosis. And then once you have the skills to once your skills make it so that the Buzzard is better than the Metamorphosis, then you can switch over to the Buzzard. Jay wanted to give us the YouTube clip. We'll check that out in a second. What's up, Fox Waifu? I'm doing complicated, but in an overall positive sense. The 2D map looks like some kid draw on them, but it looks good on cap. Since you don't need to see the jump bubble anymore. Yeah. No ads, no ads. Yeah. Yeah, I got the video link. But before I do that, I need to do some giveaways. Because people will be upsetty spaghetti if I continue to not give them their prizes. Mostly Zatrino. So Zatrino wants a Firetail. And then wants a Catalyst. And then Sophapid wants a Worm. And Aimless wants a Worm as well. Okay, cool. You need a smoke? Well, then go have a smoke. Not that I condone or endorse smoking. You shouldn't smoke. Smoking's bad for you. But you know. It's just battleship piloting, so you're mostly just vibing. Yeah. You don't have to fucking go 300 APM frigate manual pilot mode. Trying to understand where Richard's going. He went on a journey of self-discovery on an Armageddon Navy issue. So what you're saying is that battleship pilots can go awry. Awry is keyed the fuck up and actually carried hard. Yeah. Yeah, for anyone who doesn't think that frigates are some of the most important ships in the game is wrong. Battleships, you know, they're cool. They're gonna do the pounding work, but like if you want to make it or break it for your team, it's all about that frigate gameplay. And then Zatrino is this person. But my big scary battleship. Yeah, true. Actual facts. Keep spooling and not lose your marbles. Yeah. All right, see you. We're gonna talk about the news before your match anyway, so you'll probably be back. All right, so there was some fancy new news items. We talked about the very limited patch notes. They're basically nothing. But there is also the graphical controller optimization mass test. Dedicated capsuleers. Hold on, let me. Okay. Your testing prowess is once again requested on the 2nd of October, which is tomorrow, from 1700 to 1900 UTC, which is in about 18 hours. It's 0300. So it's actually in 7654, 14 hours. So yeah, 14 hours from now. There's going to be a Singularity mass test that will assess upcoming client optimization that reduces CPU load by optimizing the frequency of graphical animations based on camera distance. What this means for you is that Eve client will run a bit smoother with no negative impact on gameplay or visuals. It's a win-win. Are they doing this because the Skybreaker kerfuffle that has happened? So apparently, so many people were using Skybreakers to cheese, or not even cheese, but to do the event, the Nemesis event track, that apparently they were having some issues. So I'm curious if this is related to that. And apparently everything's just better. Optimization cuts unnecessary background calculations, including client performance, without changing anything you see. Okay. Cool. So if you like having less bugs when they do a patch, then go support this mass test. Go do this so that they can have the bugs there and fix them before it goes to live. And then they never fix it again. And then next order of business is there is a scope video. You prefer bugs. Ladybugs are your favorite. Ladybugs are pretty cool. Let's see. Upwell convoys targeted in coordinated raids. In a dramatic escalation, Capsuleers and Vanguard operatives have launched coordinated assaults on Upwell Consortium structures and convoys across New Eden. Alton Havari reports for the 100th episode of The Scope. Oh, cool. 100th episode. So yeah, let's just watch this. We're like, hey, there's free loot. There's free loot. Muted. Who's muted? I'm muted? What? Hello? Test 1, test 2? I'm not muted. I was muted for a couple of seconds. Oh, okay. Weird. All right. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Capsuleers are evil. They just want to murder and kill and destroy, all for a little bit of profit. And not gonna lie, I attacked one of those convoys myself. Had a good fun time doing it. But yeah. Killing 78 squalls? Hey, who is this person? What? See you later, Chobits. Am I muted now? I don't know what's going on. Each time you pause the video, you mute for a few seconds. What the hell? That is wild. Hold on, I'm gonna try something. All right, the video is playing, I pause it, and then I should be continuing to talking. I'm seeing my levels still go up. I didn't see any disruption in my audio levels, but maybe you guys did. You sounded, oh, God damn it. Now I can't recreate the issue. Fuck. whatever. We're gonna just pretend that it'll never be an issue again. Yeah, makes sense. Damn, covert synode to kill one of these. I mean, that's not a bad tactic. So you get your fast little covop ship. You go find it, and then you light up, and then you bring in your Proteus, and then you blast it with your Proteus. Nice. So just a little update. Brief. Members of Goon Swarm celebrate 20-year anniversary of founding. Nice. Congratulations. Also, Goons. Candidates pour in for this year's Council of Stellar Management elections. That's right. It's almost election time. Don't forget to follow whatever your leaders tell you to do. Do not think for yourself, and have fun. Concord authorized issue seized assets for destruction of abandoned citadels. Right, that's the GM week thing. And then security forces prepare for Blood Raiders annual Crimson Harvest. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Moving right along to J1 Tuz. Fight for his life. This is an AT match with comms. If you guys are unfamiliar, if you've never seen something like this before. I don't know how much I'm going to commentate on it. Maybe we'll just listen to it. I'll probably commentate a little bit. I'll probably say some wrong things because I'm not an expert in the field. But yeah. Yeah. I think Hakate was probably like the most standard optimal thing to do. But like covert sidoing is actually probably better. Yeah, I mean, you missed out on it. It's basically all gone. Just a few bites left. But it's just spam rice and onions. Nothing too fancy. My lovely, lovely partner brought it for me. What I kind of imagine is going to be going on here is what I like to call small gang communication. And so I'm going to make a prediction and say that a lot of these people are going to just like say bits of information that may or may not be important for you to hear. And so basically as a pilot here, you want to listen to all this information and then like only take in what is actually important for you. And it's going to sound probably like a lot, but you know, as you get more used to it, as you're in that environment, you can like start to suss out what's happening. So rush versus a pseudo control. Are you guys rush? So the enemy's got triple Nighthawks, Cerberus, Scalpels, Lokis, triple Jaws. So this is going to be the control, right? And then, wait, you got Nurgle, Armageddon, Draugr. What the fuck is your... Wait, no, yours is control. The Jackdaws are rushing? See, it's easier to tune out unnecessary shit than read minds. Yeah, yeah, actual truth. Did I tell you I heard the best new tactic for Eve that is the best thing since HiSec? People are taking a frigate and cheap abyssal filaments and lighting them around HiSec and not going in. Rinse and repeat keeps all the gankers wasting their time for up to 20 minutes each. Yeah. That's pretty fun. Elemental Jackdaws, common in missile rushes. Okay. They pressure small ships very good and usually have paint. Makes sense. They're not rocket daws, at least. They're still jackdaws that make sense. They're just like anti-frigate. So I'm a better idea where they are, like at a more glance. Also, I really hope my mic isn't fucking haunted. Oh, you also have rep drones. Okay, you're putting rep drones on them. Yeah, J1 already talked about the audio. Like, muted. Mic is muted. Mic is no longer muted. Fucking Christ. I did see it that time. I caught it. What was I gonna say though? I fucking lost the plot. Is it cable? It's not a hardware issue. It is a fucking software. When I am pausing a video, it will shut off the audios for a few seconds. Yeah, skill issue for sure. But yeah, as I was saying, the little audio clips and glipses is don't worry about those. That's not you. That's not me. That's Jita. The comms are actually much calmer than I was expecting. Ooh, Loki's going down. That's a plus. All right. Really? So you were trying to target the scalpel The Lashak? Is that ever going to be effective? I mean, maybe. You tell me, but like, I don't know. That seems like a long shot. You do apply? Wow. You have double remoting tracking computer. Okay. And it was tackled? Okay. So, I don't know if you saw. I saw. Comms was like talking about the Nighthawk. And then he looks at the Nighthawk. In space. Third person. Good. I mean, you gotta grapple real close to him. Serb can't be going that fast. Well, this one, yeah, Serb's going 60, bruv. I guess if you have a little bit more to give. Yeah. You have a problem with typing non-sentences? Just I had no chill, just grabbed a grilled cheese, got a Velveeta slices. Let's go. Asking for webs because web's good. Yeah, webs is gonna sure reduce it a little bit, but I mean, it's not going very fast already. Oh, okay. Now I get it. You were trying to run away from the Nighthawk. And so you needed the Nighthawk webbed. Did you? You're in wrong ammo type, right? Oh, wait, no. You switched. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. I mean, but yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. I thought you forgot to switch ammo to the murder machine, but you did. Good job. All right. Okay, you know how to play the game a little bit. All right. Honestly, you could probably heat sooner. Heat your resistances. Because, like, those things are so efficient in being heated. I guess you have been heating for a while, so your low heat is pretty high.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewers to watch an ad right
Ad
now.
time.
So pause your fucking game.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewer to watch an ad right now, so
Why
pause
did
your
play
fucking
twice?
game.
Calm down. Okay, you don't need to yell at me twice. They all of them were kinetic locked. The table told me to check to make sure someone was shooting thermal, so he did that too. Right. Yeah. And like they are getting pretty damaged at this point. So it was probably pretty decent. Hey, what's up, Sharp? It's been a while. It's been a while. Yeah, everything's been going pretty complicated, but on an overall good way. You restarted your Prime sub and still stuck on the ad break. Shit. Is the ad break over? All right, ad break's over. Easy jackdaw kill. Nice. Oh yeah. Burning. They're burnt, baby. Yeah, after that Nighthawk went out, it should have been like, well, time to unheat my shit. But you didn't. 80 kilometers. No. GG. Yeah, but as a battleship pilot, all you have to do is let people come to you, try and murder you. You just walk away slowly because you're tackled to shit. You just shoot at them and you're like, please save me. I am a battleship. I am important. And everyone else has to do all the crazy shit. Bench player called our Logi pilot that his AB was still heated as he was streaming on Discord. Ah. Huge call. Yeah. Yeah, if your fucking Logi pilot burns his AB, it's ogre. If the Logi pilot fucks up and gets capped, especially capped early, no. All right, we back. If a battleship player fucks up and gets caught, it's like, well, it's time to just change tactics a little bit, right? But it's not the end of the world. This AT stuff, yeah. Nice. Good shit. The battleship makes mistakes slowly, but basically if you fuck up, you can't fix it. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Just the whole game is a lot slower as a battleship pilot. And I'm not saying that there's not a whole lot of skill to be a good battleship pilot, because there is. I'm just saying it's a different, it's a more higher level tactical or strategical kind of position, as opposed to a tactical, which is going to be your smaller shit. You've won scrims because enemy battleship chased someone and was tackled outside of rep range or damage range. Oh, yeah. Womp womp. We killed it or made it watch as we killed everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, if you can get like a battleship out of position and then just like have the fight not where they can do anything, then it's like, all right, easy. Cause then yeah, like you don't have to kill the battleship because that's going to take a lot of effort. And also their battleship is not doing the big dig damage that it should be doing. So all right. With that, I think we're pretty much gonna call it a day. Not a super long stream today. Only 3 hours, but that's because we started late. But yeah, had a good fun time. Got to do some industry marketing, talk about a bunch of random cool stuff. We're gonna be streaming next Monday, starting around 2300 Eve time. Maybe even sooner on Monday, because Monday is the start of Crimson Harvest, and so we're gonna grind that out. and make a video, hopefully ASAP. But we'll see how it goes. So yeah, keep an eye out. Monday, it'll be fun, and then we'll get to play Crimson Harvest all month long. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is run a 3-minute ad break just for all my lurkers in chat, and then rage you out into some other Eve streamer. Maybe you don't want to watch the ads, that's fine by me. Just go find your own stream to watch. Am I going to group with Chaos and Low? So, like, here's the thing. Maybe, probably, but, like, there's no actual incentive to do the low site specifically anymore. So, that, like, I don't know if we're going to do that. We'll probably still, like, group up and do, like, the assumedly group site contents. But, yeah, I don't know. Say why not? That's lame. Excuse please. Yeah, J1D, you're probably not going to like this event. And then the changes that they made. Basically, they decentralized it. So it doesn't matter where you're at. You can still get escalations everywhere now. And then they also removed the higher loot drop rate from PvP. But they did add the implant drops now. Yeah, it is much less PvP focused this time around. It was mostly frat fleets last year too. Isn't everything always frat fleets? Yeah. Yeah. You probably won't play. Fair enough. You got your MMO thingy to play. All right. But I'm heading out. See ya.
Hey bitch, you are forcing your Twitch viewers to watch an ad right now, so pause your fucking game.
Here, you touching grass? You're a big grass toucher these days? Girl kissing? Is that going well? Are you still kissing that same girl? Some snow touching. Let's go. Love me some good snow touching. Oh, nice. Congratulations. Parents met and all. Christmas table material. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, Fox Waifu. I am heading on out for the day. I'm gonna go head on over to work. Fiat currency work. Your parents are way less scary when you're in your 30s. I'll tell you that much. I mean, if I were to acquire a new partner, I don't know if I would ever bother introducing them to my parents. But I wouldn't mind meeting their parents. That'd be fine. We're gonna raid the person that's playing Eve Vanguard. Because, I don't know, why not?